everyone, and welcome back for another lesson. Today what we're going to be covering is how to tune your guitar, either if you're using standard tuning, which is your E, A, D, G, B, E, or if you want to change your strings into different keys for more advanced songs. So I'm going to screen record my phone screen and show you the two different apps that I use. Okay, so what we're going to use are two different apps here. We have the one on the right, which is Guitar Tuner. It's a beginner app for just putting your guitar into standard tuning. And then we have this G-String app on the left, which is for more advanced if you want to change any of the strings or have a drop D. I'll show you how to use that one after. So we'll start with the easy one, Guitar Tuner. Now this has different settings. I will go through a few of them with you. It starts off by just bringing up a picture of your guitar with the strings. Now you can manually tune each string by just clicking on the string, or if you click auto in the top corner, that will automatically tune it and it will use the microphone in your phone. As you can see, it's picking up my voice. It will pick up the use the microphone in your phone just to pick up the notes, and all you have to do then is tune your guitar. So we're going to start by tuning one or two strings. So turn it on to auto. You have to be quiet when you're doing this. It will pick up your voice as well. So you start on the top string, your big E string. Now it's a little bit too low. The main thing to remember with this is you have to do small little turns with those keys. If you do a big turn, you'll miss. So you need to do small little adjustments until you get used to it. And there we are, right in the middle. So small little adjustments just so you can see that you're going in the correct direction, because one of the biggest mistakes beginners do is they do big twist, big twist, big twist, and they don't see any movement. So they could be twisting the wrong key or twisting in the wrong direction. And then one of your strings will break and you won't know why. So just make sure that you're twisting the correct one. And that you're doing small little turns in the correct direction. So it starts on the top string E, then it moves down to A. Then it moves down to D. Now, when you come to G, you have to go around the neck of your guitar. G is not on the bottom, the closest, it's actually the bottom furthest away. So again, small little turns just to make sure that you are doing the correct key, and also that you're turning in the correct direction. And that is it. That's our guitar fully in tune. All the lights are green. That means every string is correct. So that was your Guitar Tuner app, one of the easiest ones to use. There are games and features on that that's brilliant for beginners, but mainly just for tuning your guitar. It's very, very easy to use. You click it and off you go. Now that is called standard tuning because most guitars are in the tune of E, A, D, G, B, E from the top string down. But for some more advanced songs, especially fingerpicking style songs, you want to drop that top string down to D. But in Guitar Tuner, it doesn't show you how to drop your top string down. So if I was to open up the app and I turn off the auto and I just want the top E string, I want that turned down to D, I can't do it. It'll just keep going lower and lower, but it will stay in E. So let's put that back in tune. Okay. Now there are different options to tune in Guitar Tuner. You can go to the setting that already has a drop D. You can go to the DADGAD setting. You can go to ukulele or different instruments. But I find if you're playing with a guitar, just get a more advanced G-Strings app. Any kind of app. I use G-Strings. Again, this is set to auto, so it's going to pick up my voice as I talk. That's the auto setting there. Take off the ads. So there's the auto setting there. I can manually tune it, or auto tune it. I always set it to auto. Now I want the top string to go to D. It's already in E, so when I hit the top string, it's in E, I lower it down. So the next note is D sharp. I don't want D sharp, I want D, so I keep going. And that's it. Now my top string is in D. So the tune of my guitar currently is D, A, D, G, B, E. And then I can either use this app to continue tuning the rest of my strings or go to the easy one. But this is just a more advanced app for people that want to tune their strings into different keys rather than just have standard tuning. So I'll tune that top one back to normal. So guys, those are the two different types of apps you will get. You'll get one with the picture of the guitar and then it'll tell you what string is which, or you will have the tuner with the line in the middle and all the notes just zigzagging around as you pick your strings. So they're the two different types of tuners that you'll get. Most of them are all free on the App Store, so try and find one that works for you, that you understand the best. Now there's 3 tips that I can give you when you are tuning your guitar. The first is don't turn too fast. If you turn your keys too fast, you'll either miss the tuning point or you'll break your strings. They are steel strings, so they need to be stretched slowly. So make sure you're always turning very slowly and make sure it's going in the right direction. The second tip is make sure you're turning the correct key. I don't know how much times I've seen people hitting a string and turning the wrong key over and over again, asking why isn't it working. So make sure you're actually turning the correct key. And the third tip I have is always pick your string first before turning the key. It's a microphone that's used to pick up the sound. So hit the string, make sure that note is nice and loud, and then turn. And every couple of seconds hit that string again and again, just to make sure that the sound is coming through very clearly so your tuner can pick it up, and make sure that you're as close as possible to getting in tune. And guys, they are my tips for tuning your guitar. I hope you liked today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.